Good afternoon, Foster Fuels family. I wish you the best on this beautiful day, and I appreciate you joining me. I would like to start off today by sharing some history about what our country has endured in the past. The worst pandemic in U.S. history was the Spanish flu of 1918. The population in the United States was 103 million, and it took 675,000 lives. This was right after World War I, and more U.S. soldiers died from this flu than the war. And after this came the Great Depression. In 1957, the Asian flu took over 100,000 lives. The population in the U.S. was 171 million, and it was followed by another depression. In 1968, a flu pandemic killed approximately 1 million people, including 34,000 Americans. And in 2010, the swine flu killed more than 12,000 Americans. There are now 327 million people in the United States. There have been 450,000 confirmed cases of COVID-19 and 14,000 deaths, almost half of which are in New York City. Our country and society have been through worse times, and we've made it through wars, many recessions, and other more serious pandemics. This in no way minimizes the seriousness of the virus. We need to take this pandemic seriously. But as a nation, we have recovered from much worse. I was blessed to be raised by a very conservative father and mother who lived their lives working hard, debt-free. My father was raised by my grandfather and grandmother with the same character traits. Foster Fuels is a very stable company because of these great men and women who instilled in me to pay as you go. For that we are thankful, but that doesn't mean we are in the clear. Our business is off like many others. After a mild winter and the virus quickly creating an economic crisis, we are in for potential losses and we have not experienced before. We must continue to strive to make the right decisions, though sometimes hard, to do what's best for the company, its employees, and customers. As your leader, I believe it is my responsibility to explore all options to keep our trucks rolling during COVID-19. We know this is complicated due to the circumstances, but we are doing it very well. I continue to ask every one of you to be open-minded and make prudent business decisions for the longevity of our company. I ask you to continue to help our customers with every business need they have, big or small. We need to provide our customers best-in-class customer service and give them a sense of security during this climate. Our COVID-19 task force is doing its best to stay informed of this situation as it is rapidly changing. We are continuing to listen to each of you and make sound business decisions. I am encouraged by the way this team is working for business continuity and the safety of our employees. This is also the time for each of us to make personal sacrifices for the greater good. We need to play our part in flattening the curve. If you individually persist with half measures against COVID-19, you are attributing to the potential of this virus hitching a ride on you and passing it on to family, friends, co-workers, or a stranger. Many hospitals are running low on supplies. Healthcare workers are working extremely long hours to care for those who are sick. Retired doctors and nurses are returning to work, and those who are in training have been asked to step up to a new level. If you have family or friends in this profession, you know firsthand what I am talking about. Be sure to check on them and thank them over and over for all they are doing. Social distancing and proper hand washing are two of the best things you can do for them, others, and yourself. We need more kindness in times like this. We are all struggling. Kind words, understanding, and empathy go a long way. Foster Fuels continues to help people in need. one caring interaction at a time. We've seen others donate their time and resources to help us and keep us running safely. And many of you have accepted a change in job schedules or job duties, and you have not gone unnoticed. With business slow and our company strong, it is a good time to take a needed vacation at home. Enjoy the weather the good Lord brings and do a home project. Spend time with your family and relieve stress. Home is where the heart is. Trust me, this place will be here when you return. I want you to know that we are moving forward in this time of uncertainty with a strategy of preparedness, action, and togetherness as a company and a family. We will come through this stronger than ever and better off than most if we continue to stay diligent. We ask you to be with us every step of the way that you can during this career-defining call of duty. Easter 2020 is going to be very different for families, churches, and communities across the world. Enjoy your Easter holiday and take this time to slow down and be with your family. Have an egg hunt outside, grill, go fishing, work in your garden. I believe God is with us even in the struggles. Our family keeps you in our prayers this Easter holiday. Please make the best of it with your family and think about what we can do for those who are less fortunate. And I thank you so much for being a part of Foster Fuels. Have a great weekend.